what I find nowadays is that many people have heard of AI, and not very many people know how exactly they can use it for their particular business. So you could be somebody that's literally just getting started, you're scratching the surface, you've only seen the tip of the iceberg that is AI. You could be person number two, someone who is skeptical about AI. You might have your own concerns, you might have your own worries. You can have 1,000 different ideas or thoughts about AI that make you somebody that is a little bit skeptical of it. And that's okay as well. You could be somebody that is very much interested in AI. You understand that there are different benefits, a variety of different gains. There's a number of ways that AI can help you to grow your business. And that could be you. You could be person number four, who is experimenting. You've gone past the point of being interested, and now you're using some of these AI tools and you're seeing where it is you can actually start to make progress with these particular tools. And then finally, you could be somebody who is actively using AI on a day-to-day basis as part of your workflows. The most important thing, however, is that you got to keep in mind that AI itself is not perfect. It can give you some brilliant responses, and it's also known to hallucinate, right? All that means is when AI makes a mistake. So the important thing is, regardless of what you're using AI for, you always want to make sure that you put your finishing touches on anything that you're going to create with AI, simply because the human eye is significantly better in many ways at providing a great finish than AI ever could be. So again, be aware that you can create some fantastic images, bits of text, paragraphs, podcasts. There's many things you can do. Make sure that you put your own finishing touches on AI. AI are simply digital tools that can create brand new content for you rather than just searching for things that already exist. So we're going to talk about different ways that generative AI can help you in a day-to-day basis. Firstly, we probably have the most common generative AI tool that most people have heard of, and it is called ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Now, ChatGPT was one of the most adopted tools when it was first released. What it's very good for is for idea generation, creative brainstorming, getting fresh perspectives, and innovative solutions to things that you might be thinking of. It's fascinating because AI, admittedly, actually is much like a digital mirror. The information you give it is largely going to inform the way that it will respond to you. So when you do have ideas, it can be good for you to run them by something like ChatGPT so that you can almost test the ideas and flesh them out a little bit faster than you could do if you were to do the research manually yourself. Now, on that point, we do have another research tool to share with you later during this session. So ChatGPT, very good for creative brainstorming, fresh perspectives, and innovative solutions. Then we have Gemini, which, in my opinion, and in the opinion of many other people, is one of the best AI tools to create visual content, to come up with templates, and to help you with instant designs. We've got some examples to show you of that as well. Gemini is based on Google. It's one of Google's platforms, and it has been trained on almost everything that Google has access to, which is why it can now produce incredibly accurate images. Then, if you're thinking about writing, let's say you want to create content for your social media posts, and you want to be able to engage people, or let's say you even want to write emails, Claude is my personal favorite when it comes to writing tasks because it just feels different to ChatGPT and Gemini. Claude actually feels like a writing co-partner that can help you to come up with texts which make so much more sense and don't actually read like it was made by AI. So Claude is a brilliant platform that you can use for writing things. And then also on the data analysis side of things, we have Claude again, which can help you with insights into the data that you have, can help you to understand trends in a very brilliant way, and it can help you to reach informed decisions much faster and more efficiently as well. Now, to give you an example of how, again, you can use Claude for data analysis, let's say you have accounts where you have transactions coming in and coming out, and you want to have a very quick overview as to how it is you can utilize this information with regards to accounts. You could share some of this data with Claude. You can always redact any sensitive information that you don't want to have made available and share it with a platform like AI so that you can go ahead and get to the insights behind the data that you've got much, much faster. Showing you some AI tools that you can utilize for different purposes. We've rated them from beginner to advanced to give you some context around how it is you can utilize these tools. We've already covered some of the thinking tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude. These are tools that you can use for you to refine your thinking, whether that be creating ideas around particular images or refining your thinking around a social media post that you would like to make, or even just hashing out an idea that you might have or a query that you might have. You can use these thinking tools to your advantage on a day-to-day basis, and they're very easy to interactive. And all of them do have completely free usage as well, with certain limitations in place. But all of them you can begin to use entirely for free. Then we're looking at Fathom, which is a note taker. Now, some of you may already be familiar with this style of an AI application. Fathom is my minutes taker whenever I have a meeting online with a client. Fathom joins the meeting, and Fathom literally does go ahead and take very good notes of the conversation that I'm having with somebody else on a call. So Fathom is something that I highly recommend you use. And there's many other AI notes takers that you can utilize to join your meetings. And the benefit of it, quite simply, is that you get to be completely present with the person that you are speaking to on the call, rather than you literally being mid-sentence writing down the last thing that they said. And because of that, you've missed the next thing they've said. Instead, you can simply put the pen down and be right here with the person you're speaking to, present and fully taking in everything that they are saying on that particular call. These note takers are very handy for that reason. Then we have some productivity tools. And by productivity, I simply mean research and content creation. We're going to show you a live demonstration of these two tools, Perplexity and Notebook LM, to show you how it is you can do research and then take that very same research that you just found and go ahead and create content with that research that you found within moments, and a prompt that you can utilize. Feel free to literally screenshot this or take a picture of it. This is the prompt that you can utilize to help you create content off the back of a transcript that you have now given to Claude, Gemini, ChatGPT, etc., etc. You can tell it that the AI itself is a content strategist and ghostwriter, and it's really good at taking complex ideas and making them simple and conversational. You're going to give it that transcript from a meeting that you had, and then you will input the transcript itself, And you tell it to identify the gold, to extract at least 3 golden nuggets from the transcript that it can then use for unique opinions, specific frameworks, or something that may even be counterintuitive. Now, for each nugget, you want to create a standalone piece of content and ensure that each draft includes a hook, the substance of the post itself, and a very clear call to action so that people know exactly what to do once they have read your entire post or your content that you've created. And then you can even choose the tone and the style, like using British English, and strictly avoid AI isms, like some of the words that we see AI using, like Dell or tapestry or landscape or game changer. Keep it grounded, authoritative, and human. So again, we've shared this prompt with you so that you can go ahead and literally utilize this yourself for the transcripts of the meetings that you're on, and go ahead and literally create content there. Here is your mission as we do in the Rebel Business course. We always leave you with a mission because we want to take action off the back of the information that we have gathered. Now, number one, pick your weapon of choice, whether that be AI thinking tools, whether that be the AI note takers, whether that be the productivity tools that I just showed you with Perplexity and with Notebook LM. The objective is for you to select at least one tool and begin to refine your workflow so that the ideas that you have, the activity that you would have taken, the things that you would have done on a day-to-day basis, you can begin to do with more speed, more ease, and more efficiency. Finally, for next Monday, same time, we're going to be going through content that sells, get found, get leads, sell more with Laura, whom you have already met, and she's going to take you through a phenomenal session on social media next week. And what you're going to get is clarity on the best social media platform for you, a social bio and profile template, and a repeatable content guide so you know exactly how to manage the content for your social media platforms.